Alrighty, so I came across a Reddit post saying like total ancient warfare, the Han Dynasty, which is HengGe, is a ripoff, asset flip of Total War Three Kingdoms, and I'm just gonna make this video and just say that that's definitely not the case at all, which you will see in very soon. Disclaimers: I do think this game is a clone of Total War Three Kingdoms, like that. I'm not gonna argue against. However, to say it's an asset flip, that's 100% false. Like it doesn't really take any asset in it. Like none of the assets look similar at all. So let's go into it. So we first start with the overmap. Well, doesn't look any bit familiar at all. Like it's not flipped, of course. It's not even the same map, and it also takes a bit of a different style, which is literally the only highlight of this game. Like this is also why I'm making this video, because I believe, like, as of now, this game's only advantage compared to like Total War is its art style. So let's zoom in a bit. So we go into the normal map. The mountains, well, they look pretty different, I would say. The mountains in, let's see if I can find the mountain. Like the mountains, no, they do not look flipped at all. This is probably just made using in-engine tools to like elevate the ground, and this is made using a model specifically. Like we can see a lot of mountains like this in Three Kingdoms. Let's see if I can find another one here. Like these are all modeled mountains, and this is just terrain shifted. So no, the map asset also isn't flipped. Let's move on to unit models. No. Before we move on to unit models, let's go over the icons. Well, the icons are just coin, food, and special resources, right? So this is the style of Total War Three Kingdoms. And let's look in the Han Dynasty, which I think is, where do I check my treasury? Here. These are the icons for the weapons, and these are the icons for the resources. The resources are also mixed in here as well. So do the weapons look similar? Well, I would say no, because let's see if I can find a spear using general. Because, well, they don't even take the same style. Like, Three Kingdoms follows a more cartoonish style in their weapons, while this game, well, it's definitely still cartoonish. Like, both are of the same style, but no, it doesn't look similar at all, I don't think. Okay, so now talk about character art. Well, if you're not blind, you can see that, no, the style isn't even similar at all. So next, let's move on to building icons. So these are the building icons of the Han Dynasty, HengGe. And these, oh my god, why am I so laggy during the winter? These are the building icons of this. Are they similar in style? Like in the sense that, well, they're both like a building. Well, yes, I will agree with that. But if that constitutes an asset flip, then Total War Three Kingdoms will in terms be an asset flip of like every single Chinese Three Kingdoms browser games out there. So yeah, like no, this definitely doesn't constitute an asset flip. Like, does it even constitute a ripoff? I wouldn't even say so, because, well, this style of art is already present, which, yeah, like, just intuitively, I wouldn't even say it's I wouldn't even say it's a ripoff. All right, so that's the buildings covered. Let's go into combat and take a look at the unit models. Oh my god, why am I so laggy? Unit models. Let's go in and see. Oh right, unit cards. They are not even the same style. Like as you can see here, no, it looks like the unit icons doesn't look similar at all. Do they take a similar posture? Yes, they do. Do they take a similar stance? Yes, they do. Like, sure, they like are like ready for combat and stuff, right? Let's see if I have an army recruited. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, like do they take a similar stance? Well, I do agree with that, but are they asset flips? No, not in any sense. Like, and of course, I don't even consider them ripoff because the art style is so dramatically different in the Han Dynasty. Like, it's a distinctively different art style here, which, as you can see, like all the unit cards are different. Even if you switch to the other form of Vinny for Total War, let's see if I can go into the other alternative unit cards. Like, no, it doesn't look at. It doesn't even look similar at all. Like, as you can see, here they show a model. It's rendered in engine. Like the unit cards here are all rendered in engine, and here is all hand drawn. Okay, now let's move into unit models, which is gonna be the biggest differentiator here. Let's start a combat here, and take a look. Like, I do not like. You can like. I don't understand at all. Why do people even consider this to be a Three Kingdoms asset flip? Like, no. Sure, if you want to say it's not, it's a, if you want to say it's like a ripoff, sure. But asset flip? No, no, no. I wholeheartedly disagree with that. So let's go into the combat and take a look at the unit models. As we can see here, well, Three Kingdoms unit models actually look pretty decent, right? Unit models for the Han Dynasty. Do you even want to compare this to this? Like, are they even comparable in any sense? No, they are. Like, it's not even on the same tier. Like, seriously, like this game, smart unit model looks more like this. Like, this is what it looks similar to. Total War Shogun 1. Shogun 1. That's what it looks like. It doesn't look like. It doesn't even look close to Three Kingdoms. Okay. However, if you want to say it's a ripoff to Shogun 1, I don't know. Like, these definitely doesn't look like Shogun armor or weapons, and the armor also doesn't remind me of Rome or Medieval. So, I haven't played Rome or Medieval or Shogun, none of those games, but I would say that no, I do not think they are asset flips. Like, these are very obviously Chinese-looking armor and assets, and nowhere close to Total War's quality as well. So I don't know if you're like, can I take like, is that a praise to this game that this game looks remotely similar to this? Like, you have to be kind of to say that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. So yeah, models. Pretty much most of the assets used in this game doesn't look similar at all. Okay, one thing I cannot check, which more like I'm not able to check, is the music and sound audio effects. Oh yeah, let's take a look at buildings as well. No, Three Kingdoms buildings looks a lot better than this. I am sure. I don't have a siege opened up right now, but I can tell you for sure that Three Kingdoms building look better than this. Three Kingdoms maps look better than this. Like, you can't, like, yeah, you can't even look up in this game. You can't look far away because, well, there's nothing in the distance. And the walls, yeah, they're just generic looking walls. You can see it's not even like you can see it's not even exactly solid. It's kind of transparent as well. So no, this is just a. Does it take the form of Three Kingdom walls? Maybe. Like, does it look similar to Three Kingdom walls in design? Yes. So is it a ripoff? I will not argue against that. However, this is not an asset flip. Like, I just find it funny that people are saying it's an asset flip. So yeah. Yeah, nothing really looks similar. The one thing I cannot check for is like music and sound effects, which, well, I'm too lazy to check that. Like, this is just gonna be a 10-minute rant or something. So yeah, no, not an asset flip at all. Like, these trees are probably just taken straight off the Unity engine or something. Like, no, they like, yeah. There is it. I can't think of any assets that are flipped from Three Kingdoms in any sense. Like, look at this. Like, if you think this is a asset flip of Three Kingdoms, then they have definitely, then Three Kingdoms has definitely done a really poor job in, well, modeling their units and stuff, right? The Three Kingdoms will have to look really bad to you for you to think this is this. All right, so yeah, that's that. 10-minute video, and bye bye.